something, David, that you can be certain will be challenged immediately in court, whether or not this is truly a national emergency and whether or not the president has the authority to move the money around, to spend money on something that Congress explicitly did not want to spend money on. As you know, a very fundamental fact of the Constitution, it is the Congress that controls the purse strings, and Congress has been urged by this president, by Republicans, to put more money into the building of that border wall, and has rejected that approach, offering only a limited amount of what the president wanted, and now the president's going to try to do it himself. That is ripe for a court challenge.
And John, in the meantime, we cannot forget the 800,000 government workers who've been waiting as this second government shutdown was looming to find out whether or not there would be, in fact, a second shutdown, whether or not they would be out of work yet again. And John, that looks like that certainly will not be happening. These workers will stay on the job.
David, funding would have run out at midnight tomorrow without an agreement, without the president signing a bill passing the Congress. So, yes, it looks like that is averted. Now, keep in mind, it's about to pass here in the Senate. That seems certain. Still needs to pass in the House. We certainly expect it will pass in the House, and now you hear that the president will sign it. We're not there yet, but it sure looks like that's what's going to happen.
All right, John, we'll see you a short time from now right here on World News Tonight. In the meantime, one more question for Mary Bruce up on the Hill, because, Mary, this is an effort by the president in declaring this national emergency to find funds, to find the money elsewhere. As you alluded to, Democrats have argued that perhaps they will fight this. There will be legal challenges. Have they explored options, Republicans on the Hill, of where the president could, in fact, get this money?
That is the big question here now, David. Even as we were walking the halls just after this announcement, we did talk to some Republican leaders who say that's what they want to know. Where will the president be pulling this money from if he is taking other executive actions? What pots of money is he going to be trying to move around? Because while many Republicans see why the president is making this move, that spending bill that is on the table that they're voting on right now falls far short of the amount of money for the wall that the president has been demanding all along. But they want to know what money, what projects is he now going to try to tap to make up the difference?
Yes, many people have been asking, would that money come from natural disaster relief, for example? What other areas would that money come from? And as we mentioned earlier in this special report, the concern that future presidents, both Republican and Democrat presidents, might use this as one of their own tools. And would a Democratic president use it, say, after a school shooting? Those are the debates that will continue long after this headline moments ago from the White House saying the president will sign this funding bill. The government will stay open once this finishes its move through the Senate and the House. But the president, in addition to signing the bill, will take other executive action, including a national emergency. Our thanks to John Karl, the White House, Mary Bruce up on the Hill, and we'll have a complete report just a short time from now on World News Tonight.